Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
You ready to roll?
Ready.
You guys ready to exercise? All right, let's go. Stand up. So Julie's going to demonstrate seated exercises. I'm going to be demonstrating some of the standing exercises. We'll give you two versions. You follow along with whichever is more comfortable for you. So we're going to start off with breathing. Take your hands, just go ahead and place it at your lower rib cage. Let your fingers just kind of touch. So inhale, and as you do, feel your rib cage widen, and exhale, knitting the fingers together. Nice deep breath. One more. And place your fingers together, just bring them to your chest. So think about the bellows for a fire. Inhale, opening the bellows, and exhale down. Inhale through the nose, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale, release. So we're just gonna sweep the hands up and down. Nice and soft. Deep breath in and down. Inhale and down. Okay, so we got a special little stress reliever for you. Take your right hand, bring it across, put it on the top of your left shoulder. Good. And with your hand and the heel of your hand, you're just gonna squeeze the top of that shoulder a few times. Then lift the shoulder up as you squeeze it, and just kind of, see what feels good. So letting go some of that tension, shake it out, dust it off, get rid of all the stress, and then let's take the left hand over and the same thing. So squeeze, squeeze, just like you're squeezing a sponge, and squeeze, then roll the shoulder or lift it up. Oh yeah, that does feel good, right? Good, and shake it out. Brush away all the stress. Good. Shoulder rolls. 2, 3, 4, one more, and 5. Good. All right.
All right, so this time we're gonna take our elbows. We're gonna go ahead and bring them to the side. Fingertips rest lightly on your head. And let's go ahead and come forward with the elbows and then back. And we should feel this a little bit through the upper back. Good. Now let's do 2 more of these. Last one. Good. And go ahead and shake that out. And now let's go ahead and we're gonna pull the belly button in towards our spine, a little bit of spinal flexion here. So let's round the shoulders just a little bit. Good. And then we're gonna release there. Now let's do that again, a little bit of rounding through the shoulders and relax. Good. So now what I'd like for you to do, just relax your shoulders, relax your arms, and now let's reach forward and reach back. Let's only reach as far back as you feel comfortable. So if it doesn't feel good to go all the way back for your shoulders, for your arms, we're just gonna come to the body and not go back. Now let's do 1 more. Very nice, and go ahead and shake that out.
Great. All right, so we're gonna warm up the ankles next. If you're standing, use a fingertip touch on a chair or counter so that you can bring your right foot up. And then ankle circles, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Bring your left knee up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Good. So just walk it out a little bit. We're going to just get the arms going. Walk in place. Take some nice deep breath in and out. 3, 2, 1. Now heel taps forward, 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 forward. If you need your fingertip touch, you can keep one hand on the chair. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Good. So we're going to do a toe tap to the side. Right, left, right, left. That's it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more rep. 8. And back. Walk it out.
All right, so this time we're gonna do some heel toe raises. So with our feet flat on the floor, again, Patty's standing, and I'm gonna stay seated, and let's go from toes to heels. If you're standing, be sure your feet are on your hands are on the chair so that you don't lose your balance. And we're just going from toes to heels. Let's do 3 more. And last ones. Good. And now we're gonna move into some high knees here. So let's go ahead and lift our knees. And if you're seated, you can stay here going a little faster if you wanna work harder. You can take it slow if you like. And for the higher intensity option, higher knees there, standing with arms overhead to get our heart rate up just a little bit more. And let's do 4 more. 2, and last one. And come back to a little march.
Good. Next we're gonna do hamstring curls. So seated Julie's demonstrating. For standing, take your right foot back. Lift your heel up, lower down. 2. Stay nice and tall. Work on your balance on this one. 4, 5.
And if you're seated, you're just
6,
doing little toe taps back.
7. Let's do one more. 8, and then switch sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out. All right, so keep going. Feet together. Shift your weight to the left. Lift your leg out to the side. Or seated version is lifting the knee out. 2, 3, 4. Think tall. 5, 6, 7, 8. Together, walk it out. Now switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Good. All right, back to your center point. Right leg, lift the knee up, bicycle forward for 8, 7, 6, 5.
In that seated position,
4,
be sure you're not
3,
overextending the knee.
2, 1, and switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Walk it out. So on that one, if you want, you can do it backwards. We're going to move on to the next exercise, but when you're doing it at home, you can add that if you like. So my favorite rotator cuff, put a newspaper one under each arm. Put a coffee cup in each hand. Good. Think about squeezing your inner thighs together. Open the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and in. 2, count for 3, and in. 3, 2, 3, and in. Ready? 4, 2, 3, and in. Every time you're open, squeeze the shoulder blades. 3, and in. 5, 2, 3, and in. 6, 2, 3, and in. 7, 2, 3, and in. One more. 8, 2, 3, and in. Good. Create like a little diamond with your hands. bring it down just below your belly button. So this is your diamond here, and here's your W. So here we go. Center, and then squeeze the shoulder blades. 3, squeeze. 4, squeeze. 5, squeeze. 6, squeeze. 7, squeeze. 8, squeeze. And bring it down. So roll your shoulders out a little bit. Julie, you're gonna pick up from here.
So now we're gonna take goalpost arms, so our arms are here, and we're gonna go parallel to the floor with your palms, and then right back up. Good. And let's do 4 more of these. 3, 2, and 1. And let's go ahead and shake that out.
Good. And if you're standing, go ahead and walk in place, or you can march your knees in the chair. So the next one is your V step. So you're going to be taking a step forward with the right, and then with the left, a wide step, and then back to your center point and back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your arms relaxed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. One more, and hold. Now lead with your left foot, forward, right, back, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it back, walk in place, kick it out, right and left. 3, 4, 5. Keep your knees soft. 7. One more. 8. And walk it out.
Should we add some music, Patti?
I think that's a great idea.
Let's add some music now. Let's start with some punches. Reach it to the front here.
Get that nice torso rotation.
4 more here. Good. And let's go ahead and shake that out. So now we're going to do a rowing motion. We're going to show you 2 different options, of course. Seated is lower intensity, standing is higher. So if you're seated, we're going to keep our feet flat on the floor. She's going to go into more of a lower position. Keep your knees bent, hips back. And now let's do that rowing motion. Arms forward, elbows drive back.
2, 3. So make sure your knees don't go over your toes.
Let's keep our core nice and tight.
You can switch and go right to the center. Or you can take it high, pulling down. 3, 2, 1. Good.
Little march here.
So keeping that cardio going. Lift, lift, lift.
You can go with higher knees here and lower intensity, or you can lift a little higher. It's up to you.
You can touch opposite hand to knee.
3 more. Now let's march it out. A little march here. Now we're going to do jumping jacks here. Patti standing is going to do a modified version. Looks like this. Good. In the chair, we go out, arms and legs out together, out together. Do what's right for you.
Trailers for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents.
Shall we do 2 more, Patti?
No phone,
2,
no pets.
1.
stretch here.
All right, moving right along, we're gonna do some bicep curls, and I actually have some 2-pound hand weights, and Julie's got some water bottles. You can use soup cans, water bottles. All right, feet together, shoulder blades down. Nice bicep curl, up and down. 2, 3, 4.
Be sure your elbows staying close to your body.
Let's switch it up a little bit. Halfway up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way up. Halfway down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Good. So let's set your weights down. Walk it up. All right, so center, balance. Take the right foot forward. Soften your left knee a little bit. So lift the toe up and then lift the leg. Straight leg lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more and switch. Left leg. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out.
So let's take our arms now out to the side. Start with little circles here. If you want to, get a little bit bigger with your circles. Good. And now let's circle back. Start small. Good. If you want to get bigger, bigger circles here. And last one. And let's go ahead and shake that out. So now figure 8 arms. Let's start on the right hand. And we're going to go with that 8. Make it as big of a range of motion as you can.
If you're standing, squeeze your heels together and so you can feel your glutes engage.
2 more. Now let's go to the other side. Make an 8 with that arm. As big of a range of motion as you can. Good. 2 more. And now we're going to pretend like we're conductors. Make it big. Good. 4 more.
2 and 1.
Shake it out.
Good. All right, so side stretch. Bring your right hand, reach it up. Good. Side bend over to the left.
You don't feel good going overhead, come across the body.
And down. Good. So again, up. So Julie's going just in front of the body because if it hurts taking that arm up. 1 more. And down. Bring your left hand up or out. Side stretch. You can have the palm of the hand up if you like. Down. Inhale and exhale. Reach. And down. Last one. And down. Good. Bring your hands together in front. Push together with the heel of the hands. Come out into your goalpost squeeze. Heel the hands. Press. Goalpost. 1 more. So squeeze. Feel it all the way under the armpits. Front of the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Relax the arms down. Good. All right, so everybody knows the sit to stand. I'm going to demonstrate the full version. Julie's going to give us alternative alternatives as well.
We'll stay with a march if you don't feel comfortable with a sit and stand.
If you need to use your hands, you're welcome to use your hands. If your balance is a little wobbly, using your hands is a good idea. If you don't need to use your hands, you can cross your arms. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. So, leg circles. Julie will demonstrate seated, standing. Right foot forward, point the toe. Circle the leg. 2. Maintain your balance, go nice and slow. And reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch sides. Point the left foot forward, circle. 1, 2. I'll go back a little. 4, reverse. 2, 3, and 4. Walk it out. Good. So we're going to sit down on this next one. Have your feet together. Toes out, heels, toes, heels. Bring it back in. Good. See if you can get that full rotation. Good. Pick up the pace a little. And once more. Come back to center, feet together. So turn the toes, heels. Go right together, then left together. Feels a little different. Stabilize through the midsection. 1 more. Left and right. Back to center. Good. Walk it out. Last one. Okay, it's a trick. Bring the toes up on your right foot. Bring the heel up on your left. Now switch. 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 Okay, here's the quiz. Do you know what this action is? Julie, you know?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You guys do it every day. It's walking. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Got you on that one. All right.
So this time we're gonna go opposite arm to opposite leg. Patty's gonna stand here. If you're seated, we're lifting our knee. Opposite arm comes up. Good. And then we go to the other side. Opposite arm, opposite leg lift.
All right, so here's the standing version. You can extend the leg to the back. Reach the opposite arm forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out. Good. I'm going to stand to the right. We're going to do a little clock stepping. This is your center point. Here's 12, center, 3, center, 6, center. So doing 6 when you're seated is kind of hard. You can stick with 12, center, 3, center, 6, center. 12, 3, 6. Now, no center. 12, 3, 6. Go back to 3, 12. Make that half circle around.
If we're seated, we're just going between 12 and 3.
1 more. Good. Bring it back to center and walk it out. Same for the left. Let's start off with center, 12, center, 9, center, 6, 12, center, 9, center, 6, center. One more time. 12, 9, 6. This time, leave the center out. 12, 9, 6, 9.
We're going between 12 and 9 if you're seated.
If you're standing, it's 12, 9, 6, 9. One more. Walk it out. All right, so this is hinge reaching. I'm going to tell you you should be in front of your chair. And here's the hips. We're hinging from the hips. So the hips go back, the hands touch the knees. Pull the tummy in, chin tucked, nice and straight. Reach your right arm up and down. Left and down. So you can continue just doing opposite arm, or you can stay right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And harder still, take both arms at the same time. Good. And bring it down, bring it up, roll the shoulders, and soften your knees, come back into your hinge position, tummy in, right, left. So we're going out to the side now, right.
If you don't feel comfortable going out to the side, stay to the front. If your back gives you trouble, maybe wiser to stay to the front.
If you feel like spreading your wings, keep those tummy muscles pulled in. One more. And bring it up. Roll your shoulders, take a nice breath. Last set, soften the knees. Good, pull the tummy in. Reach back, right, left. Keep a nice long spine. If you want to take them back at the same time. Good. 2 and 1. Bring it up as you're ready. Good. So, go ahead and take over, Julie. I lost our place.
All right, so we're gonna lift our knees here and we're gonna do a little press. So we're gonna alternate here with that lift, and as we press into the leg, you should feel a little work for your core. And pull your belly button in towards your spine as you do these. Let's do 4 more.
Abs.
Good, last 3. And last one's here. Good, and let's walk that out.
So, take a minute to sit down in your chair. Good. So, think about your heels. You're gonna squeeze your heels together, squeeze your knees together, and squeeze your tush as hard as you can. So it doesn't look like we're doing much, but here we go. Ready? Squeeze and relax. Squeeze, relax. Your floor pulling up as your buns squeeze together. 2, don't hold your breath. 3, 2 more. 4 and 5.
Good, so this time we're gonna go with a wide leg. So let's go ahead and lift the legs here. Just a little lift. If you want the higher option, go ahead and stand. Wide legs. Good, let's do 4 more. Good, and go ahead and bring it in here. A little march. And we'll do that one more time, going to wide legs. Lift. If you don't like the wide leg lift, you can always go to a march here. It's up to you. Let's do 3 more. Good. And let's go ahead and bring it back into center here. So now we're gonna do a wide leg stretch. So we're gonna go ahead, we may wanna move forward to the middle of your chair here, and we're just gonna hold the legs wide, sitting up nice and tall. If you want a deeper stretch, we can press in here, and then Patty's doing the higher option with a little deeper stretch. And go ahead and bring your legs in together here. All right, and now we're gonna go ahead and come wide with the legs. And she's standing, we're gonna go ahead and reach down towards that one leg. Only reach as far as you're comfortable. Good, and you should feel a little stretch on the inside of your leg. Come back together, and let's stretch to the other side. Toes pointed up here a little bit, and lean into that stretch. Standing, you can leave the foot all the way down for balance. Good, and come back into center. Let's walk that out. All right, now we're gonna do a hamstring stretch. She's gonna show what this looks like standing.
So stretch your right foot forward with your toe lifted. Hinge from the hips. Go ahead and flex your spine forward. Breathe. Bring it up. Good. Left foot forward, toe lifted. Bend your right leg, send the hips back. Don't lock out your knee. Up. Walk it out.
All right, so we're gonna do a hip flexor stretch here, and we're also gonna stretch out the calf a little bit. So if you're standing, Patty, show what this looks like.
All right, so step your left foot forward and your right foot back. Good. So dip down just a little bit. Knees are soft. Squeeze your buns. Press your hips forward and push your right heel back.
If we're seated, we're doing a press and release. So like you're pressing the gas pedal, and as you pull the toes up towards the body, you should feel that stretch through the calf. Let's do 2 more seated. Good, and now to the other side.
Right foot forward, left foot back. Good. Dip down just a little bit. Hold, squeeze your glutes, press the hips forward, tummy in, push back on that left heel.
And as we're seated, point and flex. In that flex position, you should feel it through the calf here, giving you a little stretch. Good, 2 more. Good, and relax there. All right.
We're off to Kansas City, but before we go, we're going to take 3 nice deep breaths. Inhale, up.